Jojo, what the fuck happened? Listen to me. I need you to listen to me very carefully. Okay. You were a bystander. All right. Meaning that you could give me a very detailed, unbiased version of events of what actually happened, or you could try to bamboozle and manipulate me to protect certain individuals in this story and potentially put yourself at a risk of getting killed when I find out you lied to me.
Okay.
That's just the brutal truth of this.
All right, I'll tell you the whole thing from my perspective. So it was nighttime and like, there was a event going on the tablet. I was like, okay, does anyone want to do this? Larry goes, I don't feel like doing a fan event today. I was like, but I was like, we need to finish your thing. He goes, eh. And then Liya goes, we should try it. And then I don't know, something, they just left. And then me and Liya decided to go do it. She asked me if like I'm cooking. I go, yeah, but not really. She goes, okay, so Larry's not showing any effort. You're gonna be the main cook for North. I said, okay. I didn't want to say no.
Yeah.
So we find the Fenton vehicle, get all this shit in it, and then I told her I need a funnel and I need a hot plate so I can actually start doing it. And then she gave me keys to a house in Sandy that's like right up the road from here, so I can do it out of there. Then we would go back to the forge, and then I was with Bubbles at this time too, and I asked him to go get me water from inside if you guys had a faucet in there so I can, start making ethanol. And then I call Larry, asking him if I can use his funnels and hot plate, so I can, speed up the process and get this done quickly as possible and find my shit. And then he freaked out. He was like very upset because I'm stepping on his shit. He goes, "You ain't touching my shit. I'm just my fence shit." I was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know you didn't know." So then he hung up the phone. I think he tried to call Liya. He called me back, and he was still pissed. He says, like, "Where's Liya at?" I said, "She'll come back in like an hour or two." That's what she told me. And then, yeah, so he just got really pissed off on the phone, and then he came down to the forge, and then fucking Zahn was there. I don't know.
Zahn, who is Zahn? Is that the one
Zahn,
we brought it out?
Zahn ZS?
That's the one.
Is he the?
Yeah.
He's the one we brought it out.
That's the one I blooded out.
Okay, what was he doing there?
He had nothing to part of it. He was at the forge with some Epsilon guy. He was.
Okay,
his name was
creepy.
Steve. Yeah, his name was Steve, and they were like talking about finding portals and shit, and they needed to go inside to, whatever. And then
He was there for some random ass reason.
Yeah, it's a stupid ass reason, but it was crazy that he was there because, yeah. Anyway, we told him to leave. Me and Bubbles told him to fucking leave. Bubbles had an AR out. I had my deagle out, and we threatened him, and then he ran away, and then I get a call from Liya. Liya was telling me what's going on outside. I said just a bunch of argument. Larry's heated and shit. You just got to come talk to him. I don't know that you got to just know his side, not like. And then she goes, "You can tell him to come inside," because she's doing weed at the time, planting weed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then she comes out, because I told Larry to go inside. She was already walking out. I didn't know. And then they started arguing, like heated. Bitches being thrown back and forth, words being crazy said. Larry pulls out his sweeper. I'm just standing there. Then Liya pulls out her sweeper. She aims it, points it, shoots, and then the conversation probably lasted 30 seconds.
Well, we got to rewind, right? I need you to be as detailed. Larry pulled out his sweeper and then said what? What did he say when he pulled that gun out?
Oh my God, what did he say? He said, "You're taking this shit to your head. You gotta tone it down, bring it back to a 1." That's
Okay.
exactly what I think that's what he said.
And then what was her response as she proceeded to shoot him?
She just shot him. She pulled out the gun and shot him in the chest.
Okay, and then continue your story.
Yeah, Bubbles then pulls out. Bubbles, like, I can hear in his voice, he felt like really like sad. He goes, "Oh, Liya, why did you do that?" Pulls out his AR and then just downs her. And I'm just standing there in awe, like, what the fuck?
Okay, at this point, was there any words being thrown around about ocean dumping Liya?
I don't remember, to be honest. There probably was. There was a lot being said. They were still going at each other, being called bitches and shit.
Okay, so at this point, what happens? Once everybody shut down, what is happening at this point?
They're just arguing on the floor, and then Bubbles is trying to, like, Liya's saying, "Don't take him, take me." Larry's saying, "Take me, not her. Leave her behind." And then Bubbles goes, "I'm not leaving both y'all. I'm taking y'all with me." And
Taking
then
them where, though?
to the hospital. And then
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Jojo,
still
I'm going to
standing
remind
up.
you again. If I find out you are lying to me, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Lang, I swear to God, this is everything that's happening. Then
Okay.
Then Azazel was there. He was also in the Guardian the whole time, just sitting in the back seat.
Who's Azazel? Who is this?
He's Larry's friend.
Okay.
I guess he's part of the Knox family. Then Zahn just drives out outside the forge, seeing the bodies on the floor, and then he just drives out. And he for sure saw the whole thing and heard the gunshots.
Wonderful. That's fucking wonderful.
Yeah. That's all that happened after that. I ran away with Bubbles because Bubbles got into Sophia's car. I mean, so Bubbles tracked down Sophia after, like, their car broke down right in front of the bodega. Apparently, there was so many people there. So, and I think Liya was screaming, saying, "Bubbles shot me," to everyone that was at Blarney's.
Yeah.
And then Sophia just took him to the hospital, and then me and Bubbles
Brother, you guys
split
can
off,
chill.
and then we were just trying to just break down the whole thing. What the fuck just happened?
My chat is not that bad. Everybody
Okay.
breathe. It's gonna get a lot worse
That's
than
the
this,
dead
guys.
honest
So
truth.
Were you there when they spoke with Martin?
Marty, yeah.
What was the conversation there?
Right in front of the Yellow House.
Wherever you guys spoke, yeah.
Yeah, it was me. It was me, Larry, Bubbles, Marty, Azazel, and Leonard.
Okay.
Marty was saying how like, if it kind of, like, if it was his, like, how do I put this? He was saying how if someone else was a Don for a day or the week, whatever, hell, that it wouldn't be a bad idea to stir some shit and get the people that you don't like blooded out. That was what he was trying to say. But
That's
I don't know
like
if
the angle they're going for there.
I don't know if he's, like, messing around or whatever, but that's basically the gist of it. It was, the whole story just got explained over and over again. It kind of the words got messed up. They were saying that Larry was putting his gun away, but he had his out the whole time.
So he never put his gun away.
He never put his gun away, no. But they like spun it to, like, saying he was. I told Skip this whole story from my side.
What's your opinion of all this? Where do you stand in this entire shit show?
I don't know. I just, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't mean this to happen. I thought Larry knew that I'm taking over, because Liya said word for word, "You are now the full cook of North Cypress." So I thought that she told Larry that I'm doing it now, which is just crazy,
but
because they were at.
Let's remove all that for a second, right? Where does Jojo, okay, the guy who's going to potentially be bought in, right? Where does he stand in all this? What What do you think you'll do next? Business as usual. You want out of this shit because you're in a very interesting position because you're not bought into this shit. You can walk away from this shit.
Yeah.
Without a bullet in the back of your head. Right?
Okay.
Assuming you don't, do anything like fucking lie to my face.
I'm not lying.
So what does Jojo stand on all this?
I kind of like what I've been doing with y'all. Not gonna lie. Been helping y'all with Blarneys. Blarneys is fine. I like doing that a lot. I like hanging out with Sab. Sab's cool. Boosting with y'all, and then just doing jobs. I don't know. That's basically. I like where I'm at. I don't want to be split off. I like how things are going.
Even if motherfuckers start dying left, right, and center.
Yeah. I kind of like where I'm at.
All right.
Is there anything else
Jojo.
that stood out to you in the story that I could explain more?
For me, it's hard to tell if you're trying to, cover up for the boys a bit, if you just truly, don't remember so much shit happened at once. You know what I mean?
Yes, there was so much shit that happened. I was talking to
Yeah,
Skip yesterday too. He asked me the same thing you asked me about the ocean dumping shit.
Well, that is a very key part of info in this entire story.
I do not remember. It could have been said. There were so many words being said when they both shot each other.
Yeah. I could see it just being an entire shit show and it's shock value and trying to soak up everything that's being said is difficult. I get it. Okay. Where is Larry and Bubbles and all this after the entire shit show went down? What was their final mental state?
They knew they were probably gonna get blooded out. They kept calling Liya she always does this shit. Like she did it back on 404. I don't know anything about that because I wasn't around.
Okay. All right, listen. Just keep your head down. Don't do anything fucking stupid. I got the survivor shit I gotta go to, so things are gonna be stalled out a bit. Just don't make things worse. For yourself.
I'm just gonna probably just chill alone for a little bit.
Yeah. Just keep your head down. Keep working.
Okay. Yep.
You probably need to call a cab too because we gotta get the survivor. So.
Yeah, you good.
All right. Here's where my head's at.
Come.
At first I thought Jojo was trying to cover up for them, and then he did spit out some truth. So I really just think that there's just way too much just happening. He just really can't remember much.
I agree with that take.
It's kind of my conclusion on that. The story just kind of reinforces how stupid all of this is.
Yep.
It's just sad.
I have 14 rats.
It's just sad.
Danny, thank you, Danny.
We are left with the hard decisions. No matter what decision we make, it's going to cause a ripple effect that's going to be very hard to swallow and carry on our shoulders for the rest of our fucking lives, no matter what decision we make. Obviously, the only decision to make is to ice the both of them. That's it. This is all over nothing. You understand that?
Oh, I know.
Like this was all. Imagine it's like me. I'm cooking meth. You're trolling around or whatever. Not even trolling, or you make fucking Sab the Don for the day. Sab goes to me and goes, "Oh, she's gonna cook that meth now." And my immediate reaction is to turn around and kill you over that. That's literally what happened.
I think it was just the stupidest of emotions clouded people's judgment and unfortunately caused a series of events that people can't come back from. I do believe Jojo, just because I don't think he had to specify the things that he specified, such as Larry not putting the gun away. That's kind of news to me, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see him clarifying that, but then lying about other stuff. It wouldn't make sense.
I mean, we all knew as well. Like, fucking, of course, Larry's not gonna put the fucking gun away once he pulls it out. I mean, it's just fucked up. It's like I'm about
Oh,
to
it
fucking
hurts.
ice Larry and Bubbles. Martin's gonna get involved. I'm gonna have to ice Martin.
How are you
This is a
feeling
likely,
about that?
that is a likely scenario that's gonna happen. I mean, I have to.
I know.
If Martin tries to do something, I'm going to have to kill him.
It's tough because I think we already see how it's gonna go.